Konbanwa minasan, kyo wa Suyobi Sencho desu. Just kidding, this is Wednesday Warzone. And this is Paolore, and I'm here with Sim, who we famously threatened to fire, but what was a no-show at Cosmic Clash. If you guys were listening on our Discord, I made a promo, but it didn't come to pass. And congratulations to the Cosmic Clash winners. We got a lot of good data, and actually I told them in that Cosmic Clash, I'm not sure if we got good data because there's a lot of stuff we actually changed in the interim, since the build they were using for Cosmic Clash was from the December build, and it's now February, and I'm sure you've all watched our trailer. We've got a lot of new stuff. This opening screen is one of those new things we're talking about, and the new stuff is coming because not Wednesday Warzone, sorry. Early access on Steam is coming up. Early access, so the biggest update for Garrison Archangel is its release on Steam. It's not the full release, but it's early access. It's gonna have multiplayer, and I did promise a video on multiplayer, but sadly it's still not that video. It's not that video, but don't worry guys. We promised in 1 month. We've done testing, we're just fixing it so you guys can have fun on your own. So, on top of multiplayer, that's a really big feature. We're gonna show you the other big feature of the game. Another big, although it's mostly cosmetic, it's a major feature. See that online multiplayer? Alright, so me and Sim are gonna fight. No. Later. Later. Sim just told me he wanted to show the map, so.
I'm a serious fight, brother.
I don't know, it's up to you. Do you want to make it a serious fight? We should entertain people. Oh, okay. So we're gonna show off the new weapons we have, although I'm not sure if we should show good company. I mean, I'll use it. Okay, let's go. So, there's a lot of new parts coming up. You'll have 10 base body parts. As I discussed on Discord, you have 10 base body parts, each with different stats. And then we'll have 10 more... Oh wow, that railgun is so unfair! I have to... The railgun can only be dodged at the right moment, so... And then he has something called the Shenqiang, which is the spear beam rifle dodge. The railgun is dangerous if you don't have a means of dodging or iframing, or a guard frame would actually protect you.
Yes.
Okay. I'm using the... Oh, I blocked it with the Gorgon. How's that? Oh no. Oh no. What? I'm just powering up. If you notice, I'm using the Gorgon. I have to spin it, so it's actually a vulnerability, but I get longer attacks and more tick-based attacks, much like the drill. Oh wow, that's so annoying. Okay, fine. I have cannons too. So I am using the dual back cannons, so you can see I can fire 8 rapid cannons once in a while. And it actually replenishes pair by pair, I mean, sorry. Dodge. Oh shoot, I mistimed it. What you gonna do now? Hold on. Huh? The Gorgon has some interesting moves, much like this. Oh no, I mistimed that. Oh no! Leave me alone! And then I have the side tech, which is the boomerang sword. I can throw...
The gun.
Yes.
The gun and...
I can throw the blade, and it will come back to me.
Side tech.
Yeah. And then, so I'm using the side tech and the Gorgon. So I can throw and then dodge. Dodge! Oh, I timed that right, Sim. What you gonna do now? Oh no! I was kidding. Please don't kill me.
Yes.
All right. So that's just a few of the weapons you're getting, and if you've noticed, we're using different parts. Sim is currently using the Myrmidon body, which
my favorite.
we were supposed to give for 1,500 likes on Facebook, but people don't really care. So What else did you guys notice in that fight? I wonder if people caught on. All right, I'll say it now. It's a spoiler, but we'll show it again. Now we'll use our actual units. This is my main units. Yeah, the real deal. We built these units and because we like the playstyle. But if you notice, when we move around,
Oh yes.
what is that? We're walking. So we've actually decided to add walk animations on the ground, but they're mostly cosmetic. The movement stats like speed in the air, speed on the ground, they're still the same as old builds. But now they walk. And the walks are changed depending on your speed.
Yeah.
So if you notice,
Slow.
Sim moves really slowly, but when he boosts, he starts skating on the ground. Oh no.
And you notice na ano, bago na yung
Oh no. The missiles for the swarm missiles are new.
very different.
Yes, different from how they used to be, because we wanted to more strongly define them as a long range weapon. So now if you're caught in long range with the swarm missiles,
And you
you're
can
more likely
force
to get.
people calm boy, calm.
You can force people to come in because of their really harsh arc. It's much higher than arc missiles, which are now better classified as mid-range missiles because they don't. The only place they miss for sure is short range, because at mid-range you need to be a really fast speed build or you have to dodge arc missiles. So now the missiles have a more well-defined range, with the rapid missiles dealing good damage in short to mid-range, and the arc missiles doing well in mid to far ranges, and the swarm missiles doing really well in far ranges. So as you can see, I dodged it by coming in. Yeah. Which is part of Sim's game plan. He punishes people for being far away. Didn't expect that, huh? Nothing personal.
Okay, time to really get serious.
Okay, so Sim said, time to really get serious. So what we're also doing is I'm planning to change up how the presets in the game look and how they operate. So this is actually going to be Mr. Surprise's true form. He's using Quago legs, and it's actually a mixed body. The original one had Lynx and Falcon parts. This one has different parts from 4 different legs. So Mammoth head, Shrike body, and Myrmidon torso and Shrike arms. And Quago legs. I said that earlier, right? Oh no. So now, as you can see, it's a much better indicator of whether you're on the ground or on the air, which may be important for some
Parry
things.
has few frames to start up now.
Yes, Parry has been balanced to have 3 frames of startup.
So
You now really have to read. Or if the attack is slow enough, you can see it coming. You can do that. This is so annoying. So Sim's mech has a really, I think it's a solid game plan. At far ranges, if you don't act immediately, you're gonna get damaged. At close range,
possibly
parried, or you get victimized by his strong stab. I dodged that. So. Okay, so that's a really, actually I like that build, but I wouldn't want to play it. It's not my style.
It's a very dangerous. You can see my head.
It's also very risky because you have really low health
The risk
and high stability. So
you need to learn more.
that stability can become a double-edged sword if the enemy has stuff like the drill or any attack that deals a lot of hits. And Sim was our resident parry lord, as you saw earlier. But now, can you parry bullet? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy all the 10 different body types we are gonna add. We're adding 6 more because the demo already had 4 different body types. So there's gonna be 6 more body types, including the Myrmidon power type, which allows Sim to carry all these heavy weapons, so missile launchers and the Dominus. And if you notice, he also moves really far when he boosts, because we're actually adding a new mechanic where speed and power determine how far a dodge or an attack reaches. So now those numbers are actually a good indicator. If an attack is like, oh, this attack hits at 100 meters. So if you're a power type, your attack will most likely reach really far. Your melee attacks will reach really far. Your dodge will move really far. And we've also changed how movement works. We've lessened sideward movement and back movement in relation to your forward movement. So we do want people coming in close more often than running away or backing off. Although backing off is important, the guy in pursuit has a advantage in terms of speed, but that's only speed multiplier. An enemy with high speed will probably have equal or possibly greater, but that's gonna be rare, back away speed. So lots of new changes coming up in early access. So, and I hope you guys keep supporting us, and I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, like the movements, how the camera works. By the way, if you've noticed, the camera is a little different. Tell us what you think in the comments. And this is the result of everyone supporting us for the past year, so I hope you guys continue supporting the game by buying the early access package that we're gonna put on Steam on March 30th. Am I announcing that? Yeah, March 30th. Somewhere there, yeah. I'll give a more solid date. I'll formalize it with a proper announcement on the main pages, maybe on Discord and the Steam page. But yeah, expect the early access in March, and this is basically the fruit of it. Maybe we should fight in a different arena after this. Yeah. Okay, let's show them a different arena after this. Okay.
High stab ka rin, no? High stab.
Yes, I have high stability. I'm a monster. So we're gonna try a new map just to show you everyone what's up. And I guess I'll use this also. Just to see if he's ready. So, I'm sure you watched the trailer. I hope you watched the trailer. I mean, if you're following us and watching this video, I'm guessing you're one of those people who already follow us on Discord or and following us on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. But this is one of the new stages we've added, and we've kept a secret from everyone, I guess. And yeah, we've tried to keep it a secret for a while. But yeah, we've been adding new stages and new arenas. This one is on Renge 5, which is the Yoshikawa headquarters planet. Yoshikawa is a big mega corporation in the Solar Empire, and they actually have an entire system. They bought out an entire system during their early Earth space colony days. So the entire system is theirs, and Renge 5, which this arena is in, is like their HQ. And even though Yoshikawa Heavy Industries makes mech parts, their primary biggest company is actually their agriculture. So the sakura petals are kind of like a symbol of their farm and agriculture based specialties. So that's why it's like that. And of course it looks Japanese with all the tori, the festival colors, and of course the sakura petals. But enough of that. So enough with the sightseeing. Let's fight. So I'll just rematch. Okay, so all this is thanks to you guys helping us out by trying the demo, sending us your feedback, and well, of course, telling us about how much you love the game and how to improve the game. And we've been listening. So a lot of the changes here are really different compared to what we've done in the past. So I hope you guys enjoy it and test it and tell us what you think by buying the early access version of the game. And of course, the early access version of the game will also have multiplayer and these different parts. How will you deal with Sim? I have one more. Sim, I have one more.
I added that one more.
This is you, Sim. You made this monster.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, we're still last minute changes might still come, so that's also the reason why we're not showing all the weapons, because some of them are still being worked. Oh no! He guarded my railgun. Oh no. Okay. So my shoulders are actually ammo. They're ammo containers, which allow me to fire the railgun twice because I have a lot more ammo thanks to my shoulders. And that's one of the many builds you can do in this game, so consider trying it out. And I'm using the Shanchamp, which allows me to become a spear, although I was beaten. It becomes a spear after I overheat it by shooting it with it. So as you can see that gauge there, that's my overheat bar. I have to overheat completely to become a... What it does, mechanically speaking, is it converts the excess heat into a thermal blade kind of emission. So whenever you fire, you're actually heating up the gun, which allows it to become this. And if you fully fire it, it completely overheats. So it's required to change into the spear form. But you can change back at any time, and as long as you have gauge, you can fire a shot. And then you can change back if you have excess heat, and it'll start emitting the excess heat as a blade, allowing you to use it as a spear. So it's an alternate MB with a more... It's a more involved gameplay mechanic. But we thought it was a lot of fun. It's a weapon you manage. And right now, I'm fighting with it pretty well. Because if I manage it well, I'm able to fire and freely switch between modes. So that's the advantage you have with it.
But it's random. You need to be scared to be...
It's not really random. I mean, I fire like this, fire like this, fire like this, fire like this. And I'm now overheated, so I can fight like this until I get some space on my gauge. Then I can probably change back. Yeah, I change back now, and then I fire again. And I'm overheated again, now I'm back in spear mode. So it's really a matter of how you play the weapon.
How do you
manage it? I just watch my gauge. I watch my gauge, and then I have some black spots. I can shoot with it. So oh no, level 3. I didn't watch that. So that's a problem with the weapon. If you are watching your weapon slots too much, you're not paying attention to the fight, you can suffer from attacks like that. So. No! Leave me alone! Oh, there you go.
That's the problem of Dominus. That railgun. Yeah.
The railgun requires you to be mindful of the glow, because it can only be dodged by timing your dodge right. It can only be dodged, period. You can't just... You can block or use iframes. Just have an iframe or a block frame active when it fires. So it's a very timing based weapon. But its weakness is its long startup time. But apparently I was able to survive. Now I will stab you. I am Gable. Oh no, I'm Kuchile. No! Stop! Stop! Oh, nice dodge. Oh no! Please no. Leave me alone. Oh no. Okay. So I have the side tech, which also allows me to throw a blade, but I'm dead. I think we've covered the side tech, which it's basically a boomerang sword. It comes back, so if the enemy's not paying attention, I can throw and then dodge to the side. Oh no. No. But Sim is paying attention. Sim. Not letting me show off my moves. Oh no! Sim is using his main right now, so it's pretty self-explanatory. But he is using the Myrmidon body, which explains why he has so low health, but his damage is so massive. Like, Just a few hits of the Dominus, I'm dead. I mean, the Dominus hits hard, but with a power up like since Myrmidon body, he can deal so much damage.
That's too much.
Yeah. So now, Sim, I will fight you seriously in Renge because I was trying to explain new stuff and you were just killing me. I'll now end you. No, I will end you. You will end me. Okay. So I guess I won't narrate too much now. Because Sim is hard to fight, as is. He has parry, he has all sorts of tricks. So, but I have an SMG, so he has to deal with it. So as you can see, we have different builds, but you can see how we interact with each other and how we can adapt. Oh no, gosh, yes. You died. So the weakness of the Dominus specials, although they seem really powerful, they have the weakness of really long recovery, and you can't cancel out of these. It's similar to being parried. So you traded your super attack. You do a super attack. You better be sure the enemy's dead, basically, or the enemy's gonna be destabilized or he's overloaded. So even when you do the super, it's not really a super. You're still at risk, I guess, and it's limited to a weapon. I have heard people ask for supers like actual supers regardless of your build, and we weren't able to really put it in our game, although depending on how the early access goes, we can add it in the future. And like I said, I will end Sim and he has been ended. In rank F5 as promised. Alright, so this is the last fight. So Sim can try to disprove my ending of him. I don't know. What will Sim do? Oh, the empty walk. The pinnacle of Archangel meta.
Empty walk.
Empty walk. Me, I just walked in through the missiles. I have no fear. This is the weakness of stability, Sim.
Yeah, I know.
You have so much stability. You have life. I have life. Oh no! Nice parry. Nice parry, sir. Good parry. Alright. So, round 2. Let's see if Sim can take this back. Can you take it back, Sim? Can you take it back? Oh no. Ah, you tried to parry me again! Oh no. He's tired of that now. It's time. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Ah, my tempo is off. Okay. Okay. Oh no! Nice! Oh, looks like Sim can win this round. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sim won. Okay, now it's the final round, guys. Who will win, Sim or me? Paolore versus Mikusim. Will Paolore be able to go into Brawlfest? No, I mean I made the game, I'm not allowed. Will Sim be able to get to Brawlfest? Due to a technicality, maybe. We'll see. Most of the guys who are playing the game anyway are also running tournaments slash beta. Because a tournament setting would actually force people to find ways to win, and thus we also see the game balance and any bugs that people abuse to try and win. So, and that being said, I ended Sim. I ended Sim in rank 5.
It's hard to use Dominus and strength, but it's very deadly weapon.
Yes.
Hard.
Dominus' strength is hard to use, but when it does hit, it's amazing. So that was it for our Wednesday Warzone. We actually gave you a lot. I hope you guys still follow us, and even though my Wednesday Warzone uploads are spotty, I hope this is enough to tell everyone. Yeah, you got a lot to look forward to because we're really working hard on adding new features, and now we've actually been holding back on these, and now you guys get to see it. And I hope you guys buy the game on early access, and make sure to talk with us on Discord because we do listen, and we may add new features as people ask. We make changes if people ask about it, and especially the bugs. Our bug fix Discord channel is active. We have devs on there listening, and yeah, we're also we like to track our players like Maple Ball, the guys we keep name dropping because they're guys who are regulars on our Discord. Call out to Weeble, Crashers as well, and Azure. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Azure, whoever you are. Anyway, this is Paolore and this was Sim. I hope you guys enjoyed our Wednesday Warzone after 2 weeks. And congratulations once again to our Cosmic Clash players. And I hope this was enough to demonstrate the changes we have from the last build that everyone has played in the demo. And you have a lot to look forward to in early access. I wasn't able to show the other maps. Maybe in the next Wednesday Warzone. Hopefully next week. Hopefully we can get some multiplayer footage. We're still gonna see how we can record that. Maybe we're gonna have multiple OBSs on multiple machines. Hopefully we can get you something, get you all something to watch next week, basically. And I think that's it. Thank you very much, everyone. Sara bye bye from Paolore and everyone. Fuck. Okay, thanks, Sid.